for giving us as Papua indigenous people the opportunity for presenting the aspiration of our people in the 15th session of UN Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. It is over 53 years since 1963, Netherlands, New Guinea, or West Papua joined with Indonesia as Irian Jaya, and the dishonest result of the Act of Free Choice in 1969, which our human rights and fundamental freedom in West Papua have never been fully guaranteed. This political process is still being questioned by West Papua indigenous people and have called for the independence. We West Papua indigenous people continue to suffer discrimination, marginalization, extreme poverty, continue to face the ongoing conflict, human rights abuses, the ongoing genocide, our race and way of life under the threat of extinction. The implementation of the Special Autonomy Law number 21 of the year 2001 in Papua province amidst various humanitarian problems and not shown any significant change. However, indigenous people of West Papua rejected the special autonomy and continue call for self-determination and independence. To be known by the international community, on 7th of March 2016, this year, the solidarity of Papuan public servants gathered in Jayapura and signed on the banner in supporting Governor and Deputy Governor of Papua Province statement to return the Special Autonomy Law number 21 of the year 2001 back to Indonesia's central government. The human rights violation, which continue to occur among indigenous West Papuan, which was highlighted in the report of Human Rights Council Working Group on Universal Periodic Review. The conflict and human rights violation in West Papua continue to increase in several places, such as in Jayapura, Timika, Wamena, Puncak, Lanijaya, Tinggi Nambut, Puncak Jaya, Paniai, Oksibil, Manokwari, Sorong, and Serui. And to be known by the international community, indigenous people of West Papua face the ongoing conflict and human rights violation because of our demand for self-determination and independence. However, the human rights violation in West Papua has been forgotten by the international community. United Nations do not see West Papua human rights situation with one eye, but we need both eyes. Therefore, through this 15th session of the UNPFII, we the representative and indigenous people of West Papua are here today in the United Nations in New York. We call upon United Nations Secretary General. We need a peaceful solution for the ongoing conflict and human rights violation in West Papua. We ask the United Nations system to follow up the recommendation of UN Permanent Forum and to follow up the report of the study on decolonization in the Pacific region by Ms. Falmentoki. We West Papua indigenous people call upon the United Nations for exercising our right to self-determination and to determine our political status according to the provision contained in the Charter of the United Nations, Article 1 of the ICCPR, ISEC, and the Article 3 of UN Declaration on the Right of Indigenous People, which state that all people and indigenous people have the right to self-determination. I thank you for your attention.